Okay, so this breakdown actually happened a while ago. So the score, it was Nick Pivetta pitching for relief, because it was extra innings. The game was Rays and Red Sox game yesterday. So he was supposed to start today, but instead he started yesterday since it was extra innings. And let's just say he was dominating. And so Randy Rosarina on second. He steals. Christian Vasquez shoots it. It bounces off of Rosarina's foot, and then he goes to third, but he goes in safe at second. Mike Zeno strikes out for the second out, and then the pitch hitter strikes out, and he's just fired up, and he's kind of just talking trash, and it's going a little too far, but he's fired up. Strikes out Brandon Lau for the first out, and he's just rolling. Strikes out the next guy. He does some kind of like high knees or something? I don't even know what that was, if you know what I mean. But a little overrealistic or whatever the word is, but you guys know what I mean. But he's just rolling. He like air high fives someone. I don't even know what that was, but Red Sox fans are pretty pumped up. Goes in the dugout. Strikes out the next guy. 13th inning. And then this is the weird thing that happens. So Kevin Kiermaier, again, 4-4, top of the 13th inning. 3-2 is the count. 2 outs and man on first base. And Kevin Kiermaier up at the plate. He throws, it was like a slider. He hits the ball and it bounces and then hits off the wall and then goes right over, and the runner scores, and he's at third base, and then that's when he stops, and everyone stops, and they're just confused. Because what happened was, it was really strange, and I'd never seen this before. Really, really strange, but see, wait, I'll get the other angle. But it bounces. So what happens is it barely hits the wall, and then it bounces and then hits the right fielder, and then it goes over. And really strange. But I guess they call it after this. They're all waiting for the call, and they call it a double because it's a ground rule double. But me personally, I think that it should. Well, first of all, it could be either three things here. It could be a home run, which makes no sense because right here it hits the ground, then hits the wall, and then hits him. But if it hit the top of the wall and then hit him and then went over, maybe it'd be a different story. But it didn't. That didn't happen. The second thing that it could be is the ball could be in play. Okay, and then the third thing, which they called, is a ground rule double. But I think it should be a ball in play. And the reason why is, say I'm playing right field, right? And he hits the ball. There's a guy on third base. The batter hits the ball to me. I get the ball and throw it over the fence. And then they call it a ground rule double, and the run doesn't count. That's basically what this is, if you think about it. Because you could say that it hit him. Not that he picked it up and threw it. But you guys get what I'm saying. If they actually make that a rule, that if it hits then that doesn't make, if it hits the right fielder, that doesn't make sense, because I think that it should just be, I think the run should count, and they should let him get a triple. But I guess they never had a rule that explained if that ever happens, and I've never seen this ever. And I've been watching the MLB for a really long time, and I never seen that. And he strikes out the next guy. Really nice job. But it doesn't even matter, because after all that, Christian Vasquez hits a walk-off home run, and the Red Sox win the game.